Introducing first, accompanied by Charmel from Houston, Texas, Booker T.
With the battle lines drawn around respect in TNA, Booker T didn't sound very respectful to his opponent tonight in our Impact main event, AJ Styles. Booker not only demeaned AJ's accomplishments of the first 6 years here in TNA, he also messed with AJ Styles' mind. He planted the seed of doubt when he said, keep your enemies close, but keep your friends closer. There's no question, wife Charmel, Booker's strongest ally, and she also has possession of that mysterious briefcase.
And his opponent from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Just moments before tonight's match with Booker T, it was obvious that AJ Styles' attention was divided. We heard him immediately bite on Booker's statement about allies being enemies as AJ questioned whether Booker was talking about Christian Cage. And while the Instant Classic has been non-committal when it comes to choosing sides in the ongoing battle, and we heard that during Karen's angle, AJ Styles understands Booker's strategy is to try to divide and conquer. Now what's this all about? Christian Cage entrance music? He's not scheduled to be a part of this Impact main event.
Well, we heard Christian Cage earlier talking to Karen Angle saying he's going to kind of watch and see how the chips fall. Maybe he's coming out here in a show of support to the phenomenal AJ Styles to show that their relationship is solidified. Maybe he's making a statement to Booker T. You know, with all this going on right now, with all these lines being drawn in the sand, he's one person that's been non-committal.
Well, you're right. When it comes to the Instant Classic, there are certainly more questions than answers. The battle lines being drawn, but at least to this point in time, Christian Cage is keeping it right down the middle.
I was reading his lips, and he was just mentioning to AJ, hey, I'm just down here to watch, as he's observing. And you know what? It's a good match to watch, as we know where Booker T stands, and we know where AJ Styles stands. But, you know, one thing about the phenomenal AJ Styles, it seems like he's always having to battle the lack of respect that veterans give him. And you realize how many years he's had in the ring, how many accomplishments that he's had here in TNA. I mean, he's won every title multiple times. This is a guy, to me, who shouldn't have to prove himself to anybody. He's already done it.
Feeling out process, a little bit of a tentative start, opening minute of this Impact main event. And boy, look at Booker go on the offensive, clubbing blow to the back, sets him up in the corner with that chop, and then that kick just about took AJ's head off.
Barely got his hands up in time, but you mentioned it, Booker just on the pursuit, but AJ, nice block, and look at those rights, coming right at him with authority.
Styles fights back out of the corner, sets up Booker. Now it's his turn to chop, and send him for the ride, diagonally across into the corner. Styles follows up, goes airborne, puts all of his weight right behind it, crashing down onto Booker.
No message is ever heard as loud as a victory, and this is a great chance for AJ Styles to get some payback. One, not enough there as Booker T gets his shoulder up quick, but AJ Styles, to me, can really set things in motion here and really show everybody what he's all about by beating a great legend like Booker T.
The knee shots from Booker T up into the face and head of AJ Styles has him rocking, but as Booker goes for the boot, AJ able to move out of the way, avoid the contact, come right back, cut him with a couple of punches. Quick reversal sends AJ to the ropes, but look at AJ slide through and then drill him right in the back of the head. AJ senses Booker's in trouble, gonna go for the cover. Here's the pin, and no, don't go anywhere. The battle for respect continues. And we are back on Impact. More of our main event matchup, Booker T and AJ Styles, and look at Booker connect with that kick.
I mean, he uses those long legs to perfection, bringing those knees right up to the face of AJ Styles, and then drops him with the kick. It is such an incredible part of his repertoire. Those long legs that he just knows what to do with and when to do it with them.
When it comes to the battle lines in this war over respect, there's no question what side Booker T's on, what side the phenomenal AJ Styles is on. Let's go back now, take a look what went down during the commercial break.
Well, here's that phenomenal drop kick that AJ does as he catches Booker T squarely right in the chest, but you can see there where he just puts him on that top rope guillotine there, right on the neck of AJ Styles.
And Booker, as we come back live, drops the knee across AJ's chest. And Booker, he can really sense it. He can really feel it right now that he's got AJ Styles exactly where he wants him.
Well, look at AJ. He's grasping for breath right now. He's trying to get to his feet at the same time. He's trying to get air in his lungs. And you can hear Booker saying respect. Ooh, listen to these knife-edge chops here.
The chops, the slaps, lighting up the chest of AJ Styles, and at the same time, taking away his equilibrium with the shots to the head.
You can see him using that neck, twisting him, going for the pin. 2, not quite enough as AJ gets his shoulder up in time, but you can see Booker T staying down there, applying the pressure. Look what he's doing to the arm of AJ, pulling on the wrist and pulling back on the top of the arm.
You look around the ringside area, we have so many questions, especially as it pertains to Christian Cage. He's been riding the fence in recent weeks with so much emotion between the different individuals here in TNA. You have to question what Mick Foley's thoughts are on this entire respect situation, and we will hear from Mick Foley live next week here in the Impact Zone.
What a spine buster there by Booker T. Another pin attempt, and this time it was a little bit closer. As you see Sharmell cheering on Booker T. And speaking of Sharmell, another question we have. What is in the briefcase? The briefcase that they get real defensive every time JB tries to touch it. What's inside of it and what does it mean here in TNA?
One aspect of TNA that we have no questions about is Bound for Glory. Quite simply, our biggest pay-per-view event ever. We are now just over 2 weeks away. TNA in Chicago, Illinois, for Kurt Angle, first ever meeting against the King of the Mountain, Jeff Jarrett, as well as the Battle for Respect and the TNA World Heavyweight Championship, with Sting in the role of the challenger against the defending champion, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe.
You see referee Earl Hebner now picking up the hand of AJ for the second time. Oh, so close to dropping it for the third time, but you see AJ reaching down, finding that strength inside, getting to his feet, and then here come the shots to Booker T in the chest, but the knees are always there.
AJ able to slide out of the way, and he comes right back. He answers with chops and a clothesline that drops Booker. As soon as Booker gets up to his feet, AJ caught him again. Clothesline shoots him off now into the ropes. Booker puts on the brakes and elevates Styles up to the apron.
I think he thought AJ fell to the floor, and here he comes with that flying forearm as he springboards off the top rope. 2. Oh, was that close as Booker T just on instinct gets the shoulder up in time.
Oh, it's a concerned Sharmell that looks on from ringside as
wow. Again, the Pele. You know it's coming, but you can never figure out when.
Now he's got it.
Oh, I thought he had the pin.
Another near fall. So close for the phenomenal AJ Styles. Twice on the verge of defeating Booker T in the Impact main event.
You can't read Christian Cage. He's just looking in at this match, just studying it intently, showing no direction on which way he's thinking.
Knee from Booker drops AJ back to the canvas. You're right, while Christian looks on, can't tell from his reactions, from his emotions, what side he's on in this battle. Booker tries to overpower AJ, but Styles floats over. Oh, and the two collide, and then AJ made contact with referee Earl Hebner, who goes down.
He backed right into him, knocks down referee Earl Hebner, and you can see Sharmell yelling at Booker T to get up as both of them are still down. Neither one of them close to getting onto their feet.
Booker down. AJ tries to clear the cobwebs. Wait a minute. Sharmell up on the apron, and she's got that mysterious briefcase.
Referee Earl Hebner can't see this, and she goes to hit him, but Christian Cage comes in just at the right time and pulls it from her. Great move by Christian Cage to protect AJ Styles.
And when AJ turns around, he sees that Christian has the briefcase, and Booker just nailed him from behind. The two collide. Christian goes out to the floor. Now Booker's got the case, and when AJ turns around, oh man, he just nailed him in the head.
And then Booker flings the case out before Earl Hebner can see it, and AJ just laid out. Here he goes. Will he get the pin? 1, 2. He's got it.
Here is your winner, Booker T.
What a turn of events that we just witnessed. AJ Styles had no idea that Christian Cage was actually there to watch his back, to try and prevent the mysterious briefcase from being used as a weapon.
And you can see the look on Christian's face. He understands AJ's confusion. Just wondering now if he's going to be able to explain it to him where AJ will believe him.
Boy, what an interesting dynamic. Christian Cage stands right in front of us at the broadcast table, flanked on one side by Booker T and Sharmell, on the other by the phenomenal AJ Styles. What side will the Instant Classic take? Because you know that there will come a time when Christian Cage has to make a decision one way or the other.
Booker T feeling really good about himself right now as he was able to drive that wedge in between Christian Cage and AJ Styles, which may force Christian Cage to make a decision to come his way.
Things have been so emotional in recent weeks here in TNA. Can you imagine what it's going to be like next week? Mick Foley live in the Impact Zone.